Hey everybody, Jake here from Bearded Gear, and I have a massive box to open. I know exactly what this is, and I have been really looking forward to it for a little while now. Ever since my buddy Jason first mentioned it to me. I am lucky in the sense that I've become friends with Jason, and sometimes he shares some information with me before it becomes well known. And this is something that I just think is a genius idea. I know I've heard ideas like this tossed around before in certain group chats that I've been in, or just groups in general, and from knife companies, and it's an idea that I think sounds great to a lot of people, and then it just never quite makes it into application from what I've seen. I see a lot of like pass-arounds and stuff, but this is not just a pass-around. This is way cooler than that. This is the Millie PM2 Para3 Club Cut Club. So it's a club within a club, if you will. That's what they're calling it. And essentially what has happened is the Millie PM2 Para3 Club has joined up with Jeff from Cutlery Shoppe, who is in the Millie PM2 Para3 Club. And Jeff is an awesome guy. I got the chance to talk to him a little bit in one of the Zoom meetings we did in that club. And I've always liked Cutlery Shoppe. He seems like an awesome dude in general as a person, and I hear great things about him. And so it's really cool that Cutlery Club has worked with the Millie PM2 Para3 Club to put this together. Let's see what we've got in here. So the way this works, oh, there's a box inside the box. All right, I've got more tape to cut apparently. Let me set this down. Pull the inner box out. I'm gonna keep all of this packaging here exactly how it is, because once I'm done checking this out, I have a week with it, and then I send it to the next person on the list. The Cut Club, in essence, from the way I understand it, is designed to give people a chance to check out a whole bunch of Spyderco knives without any obligation to buy, and it just gives them the opportunity to handle them, play with them. I don't think you're supposed to put them in your pocket and carry them out of the house kind of thing, but instead of just stopping by a knife store that may have some of these models, you get a selection of some of the coolest, most popular models from Spyderco currently available, and you get to hang out with them for a week and really kind of experience them. And then when the week is over, your job is to put everything back in the box cleaned and in as good of condition as it came to you, and send it to the next person so that they can check it out. So in here, let's see, I'm gonna have to get rid of some of these packing peanuts. That should do it. In this inner box, we have a Pelican case. Oh, it's heavy. There's a lot of knives in here. Packing peanuts like crazy. Alright, so in that box was this guy. This Pelican case, I think this is a real Pelican case, it looks like it to me. Anyways, this awesome Cutlery Shoppe orange case has the Cutlery Shoppe sticker on it, the Millie PM2 Para3 Club sticker on it. And inside of it, there are 20 different knives. And they are all packed in here in this beautiful, just fantastic bright blue insert, and now I get to experience these for a week before it's my turn to send them to the next person. And there are quite a few knives in here that I have already experienced. There are some that I currently own. There are some that I owned before and have since let go. There are also quite a few in here that I've never experienced, which is crazy because I've owned a lot of Spydercos, and I seem to be constantly buying more, but there's still quite a few models of theirs that I just haven't experienced. So, for instance, right off the bat, let's see, right here. This is the Native Chief. I have never experienced a Native Chief up to this point. Excited to get to know that one. Let's see, what's this guy? The Chaparral. Super thin little thing. I've never even handled one of these. Wow, this is thin. XHP, slicey little bugger. Very cool. What else? There's a Techno 2, which I've tried a Techno 1. hated it. We'll see if the Techno 2 is better. This is a perfect chance for me to get to try one. I can say I like the Ergos better right off the bat. What else? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here. So I'm going to do a separate video here in a little bit, just walking through everything that's in this box. And I think that'll be the most fun way to do this, if I'm being honest. But it's 20 different Spyderco knives. And how cool is it that they've actually made this happen? Because seriously, so many times I've been in Facebook groups and clubs and group chats, and I've heard whisperings of, we should put together a bundle of knives that goes to people and they sign up and it goes one at a time. And I've seen it happen like with a knife. A couple years ago, there was this Knife Across America thing where a couple of dudes were sending a CRKT Pilar around, and I was on the list, and it came to me, and I was supposed to take a picture of it somewhere here local, and it was cool. There was an Instagram page behind it. It was a whole thing, but that was a knife, and it was one budget knife. These are not budget knives. This is a significant number of real, legit knives, and so it's just really cool that I get to check it out. I'm really excited, and yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. So, thank you so much to the Millie PM2 Para3 Club, specifically Jason and Thomas, and then Jeff from Cutlery Shoppe. I think those are the ones who masterminded this. If there's anyone I'm not aware of yet, I will find out, and I will make sure to shout you out in my next video or videos of the knives in here. But I'm not 100% certain what my plan is with this case of knives. I'm not going to be carrying and using these knives, so I'm not going to be doing like full reviews on anything in here. But what I'll probably do is like a full review on the Drunken, which I've owned but no longer have. And so I would have liked to have reviewed this, but it was before I started my YouTube channel. So now that I have all of my memories of use with this knife and have one physically here with me, I could do a quick review of it. Some stuff like that. And then I'll also do a video just showing everything that is in here one by one, because I think that'll be fun too. And yeah, I'm really, really stoked for this. So real quick, before I wrap this up, I should also show you, in the box, there's even more stuff. So in here, I'm assuming, oh, awesome. Yeah, so there's this journal in here. And when it comes to you, you go to the next blank page, and oh, rad. Yeah, so it started with Jason, then it went to Thomas, then it went to Sammy, and then it went to Cameron. So I'm the 5th person to receive this total, which is just so cool. And you get to write a note to Jeff from Cutlery Shoppe, and the other people who get to see this after you, which is just really cool. It looks like everyone's picking their top 3 favorites. So I'll have to pick my top 3 favorites in there as well. Yeah, everyone has picked their top 3 so far. And yeah, this is really, really cool. So I'm going to get some thoughts together by the time that I finish up with this, and then I'll get to sign this book and talk about my thoughts of the experience of having this here with me. There's also more in here. There are a bunch of Cutlery Shoppe. Sorry, I'm like totally off camera while I'm doing this. There's a bunch of Cutlery Shoppe stickers and pens and some cards. And so I assume if you want a pen or a sticker, you can take one. I don't know how many people this is going to or how many there are total. So I'm probably going to leave these here for the people in the future because I've already got all of these things personally. I shouldn't take more. But there's also these, which are very, very cool. These are Cutlery Shoppe Stay Sharp tags. And then these, Cutlery Shoppe has made their Spyderco, but then on this side it's the Millie PM2 Para3 Club, which I've got a couple of these flight tags in different colors. Super cool. I think I'm going to put one of these on my backpack because I'm down to rep the Millie PM2 Para3 Club. And that appears to be all of it. So yeah, stickers, pens, keychains, and this book, which is, this is cool. I'm really stoked that everyone gets to kind of share their thoughts as it ends with them, and as it leaves their hands, they get to share what they liked most and how their experience was with it. Just so cool. Really a huge commendation to Jeff from Cutlery Shoppe for making this happen, because these knives come from Cutlery Shoppe. So Jason and Thomas from the Millie PM2 Para3 Club also made it happen in terms of they helped make the idea and get the sign up and all of that stuff, but the knives came from Cutlery Shoppe. So that's just awesome that they're willing to do that. And it's especially awesome that there's a group that exists right now. that is tight-knit enough, even though it's huge. It's like past 6,000 members now, but there's a strong enough community within that group that something like this can happen. And you have to give some personal information when you sign up. Like I had to send a photo of my license and all that. And you have to pay for shipping, which insurance is not cheap to ship something that costs this much. But all of that is so worth it to me. I don't know anybody who wouldn't be willing to send an expensive package to be able to check out 20 really cool knives for an entire week and feel out. And then I think, I don't want to speak out of turn, but I'm pretty sure I've heard that if there's something from this pass around that you end up liking, that after you are done with it, you get a coupon code from Cutlery Shoppe to potentially buy that item that you like. I'm not sure how much of a discount that is or anything. Don't hold me to that, but I'm almost certain. That's what I've been told. I'll confirm by the time I'm doing my final video with this. But so cool. I'm really stoked to check this out. So pretty soon you guys will be seeing a full breakdown of all 20 knives in it, and then I'll probably talk about some of them individually in videos as well. I'm just going to have as much fun with it as I can while it's my week with this box of knives. And the bummer is I actually have to send it out probably on Saturday, because I'm leaving for my camping trip early Monday morning. It's Tuesday now as I'm filming this. This will go up either tonight or tomorrow. But I won't have it quite a whole week because I'm going on that camping trip. And so I'm not going to get back from that trip until Thursday. It's a whole thing. But with my 5 days that I have with this box, I'm going to just pack in the enjoyment, and I'm going to fidget with these like crazy, and I'm going to have a lot of fun. So thank you so much to the Millie PM2 Para3 Club and to Cutlery Shoppe, and I'm so stoked, just genuinely pumped about this. My wife signed for the package and she was like, "What is this giant heavy package?" And I was even more excited than she was, and it's just, this is really cool that this is happening right now. So more to come on it soon. Thanks so much for checking it out, and I will talk to you guys in a little bit.